Welcome to Riders Live. I am your host, Riders. I'm here with Nick and BC, the host of Bringing a Business podcast. Please tell the listeners of Riders Live a little bit about yourselves.
Go ahead, B. You want to go first, bro, or you want me to go first? What's up?
Go ahead, Nick.
All right, so my name Nick, Chicago. I ain't gonna say born there, but raised in Chicago. I was born in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. So hence that's why me and BC all on Alabama Crimson Tide. But
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide for sure. I mean, about me, I'm just a family man, do my thing, and work. And me and BC been knowing each other since, man. Like we always say, we don't even know when we started knowing each other. We've been knowing each other since we was like babies. So it's my god brother. We've been doing our thing since kids, and then we linked back up later. Started coaching football together, and then from that, he had a vision. I wanted to do this, and I said, man, look, I thought it was an opportunity for me and him to just link back up. You know what I'm saying, to get back close to each other, you know what I'm saying, like we were when we was little. So I just said, man, look, let's go ahead and do this thing. And man, we've been doing it for about 3-4 months now. And man, it's starting to take off, maybe a little slower than I wanted to go, but I understand like everything ain't gonna come full-fledged right off the back. But man, we've been doing our thing, man. I like the progress, man.
That's what's up.
B. Yeah.
Man, I'm BC, man. Like I say, part of the 1-2 punch of the Bringing the Business, man. Nick gave you our little history, you know what I'm saying, with each other. Like you say, man, I always been wanting to do this. I did a little radio show a couple years ago with a couple homies of mine. So, I just wanted to get back into it, man, and kick some knowledge out here, man. I've been knowing Riders, man, for some years now, right? What, then about a dub, ain't it, Riders?
Yeah,
something like
man.
that.
Yeah.
Through you know what I'm saying, through my cousin and one of Riders' homies, man. They used to do a lot of music together. And
Okay.
me and Riders we didn't collab on a couple joints and everything, man. So
Classic.
yeah, man. So everything that everything that I try to do, man, his brothers support me and vice versa, man. So when he called and when we was talking and he say, man, we want you to, you and Nick and the Bringing the Business crew come on the show, man, no brainer, no doubt, man. We, we gonna show up and show out for you, bro. So that's what it is.
Man, I appreciate y'all. So how did it actually come into fruition after y'all decided y'all was gonna do it? What steps did y'all take? Walk me through it.
Man, so
go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, okay. So man, so it was like how it actually came into, it was the end of the football season. So we just got finished coaching and we sitting out and we just talking about like what we wanted to do and you know what I'm saying, and how we wanted to just progress and do different things and different little ventures. And he came to me and was like, man, I want to do this podcast. So I was like, okay, let's do it. I was like, man, I'll do it with you, whatever, and then we were just trying to figure out how we gonna do it. So we got together and we started off doing it and just recording and just with his iPad, and we just kept going into like different little the technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? There's too much memory on it wasn't enough memory on the iPad. So like it cut off on us, and you know what I'm saying? And the audio stuff wasn't good. So and the editing was like non-existent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
man.
I mean, we just said forget it, man. And like BC would say, like, man, just keep putting stuff out, see what happens. You know what I'm saying? And then he got COVID, so he kind of pushed us back a little bit on that. But hey, we just said we're gonna keep going, keep doing what we're doing. And hey, we, like you say, about 3-4 months strong, and that's what it is, man. Just keep pushing it out.
And Riders, you know this. You're a part of it. Got a little Facebook group, so we in there getting it cracking every day, man. So I'm like, man, forget that, man. We gotta, you know what I'm saying. I need to reach a bigger audience than that, man. You know what I'm saying. We need to reach a bigger audience, man. Push it out to more people. And like I say, Nick was with it. You know what I'm saying. When I mentioned it, he like, come on, let's go. And you know, you got a lot of people that'll say that, but then they'll let it fall by the wayside. You know what I'm saying? No, man, come on, we're gonna really do this. We're gonna really do this. So, like you say, man, we've been buying equipment, man. We've been you know what I'm saying, hollering at different people, you know, getting ideas and learning this and learning that, man. So we're just perfecting it, man. Just we're in the stages right now. We perfecting everything, man. And we're gonna keep coming. It's gonna be harder, and we're gonna have some great guests. We've already had some good interviews, man. And one of the main things about it too, we feel we got good chemistry, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
We
can
got good
tell that
chemistry
right
with each other.
now. I can actually see y'all got good chemistry. I'm trying to
Yeah,
fit in.
yeah. No, this. Hey man, you like KD, man. Join the Warriors, man. Already a great team. You come right in, man, and do your
Yeah.
thing, man. So that ain't hard for you.
That's what's up. I'm a team player. So what sports will y'all be focusing on mainly? Will it be football and basketball mostly, or football, basketball, baseball, golf, hockey, or walk me
Man,
through it?
right now, you know what I'm saying? We probably touch more on basketball than football. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But we've talked about we both like the WNBA as well. I know that's basketball, but you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
touching on the ladies, man. The ladies out here balling, so we want to get them some shine. And man, we've even had some controversial topics. Uh, you know, the transgenders in sports, and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So we touched on that. What was that? Swimming, Nick? Wasn't there like
Yeah,
a
that was
swimming
swimming.
one that we?
Yeah, that was swimming. Yeah. Leah Thompson. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Yeah.
You're a man,
yeah.
you're a man. That's it. Y'all
Man,
could
Yeah. I
cuss
out
mean,
there
on
beefing
y'all
with
could
people like
cuss
that,
on
man.
here. It's all good. You know, that's cheating to me. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so we touch, man. Just gonna answer your question, man. Man, we try to touch on a little bit of anything. Let Tiger or somebody like that do something, man. We gonna talk about that, man. Some everything, man.
yeah,
Right,
I'm not
yeah.
opposed to talk about anything. Like, to be honest with you, I mean, I know we haven't touched on baseball at all, to be honest with you, but I mean, I want to touch on all avenues of the sport, all avenues of sports. I want to touch on music. You know, we talked
I was
about the
just gonna
music
say that.
thing. You know, we want to, and then like we both, like, I recently did a little something when I was talking about just the gun violence, you know, and the gun, you know, gun control and the different laws. So I mean, I think we gonna use our platform for every avenue that we can use it for, even though it is a sports podcast. But we got a voice. I feel like we should use it.
Right. Like back
Hey,
to the carrying guns.
Rod is not to
Mhm.
cut you off,
Uh-huh.
just to let you know something, man. Nick is a great writer, man. He write music, man. You know what I'm saying, to sing and everything like that. So
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's
we're
yeah,
gonna
what's
yeah.
touch on
up.
that too.
We're gonna tap in. So back to the gun violence, like carrying a gun, that is our right, not a privilege. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they talking about, like, you know, 30 rounds and 100 rounds and all of that. The purpose of having those rounds is, you know, to keep from reloading. If it's 5 motherfuckers robbing my crib and they all shooting at me, I need that clip. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the whole thing with the guns is not really about it. Legal, having a concealed carry is not a problem, right?
Right.
The problem is you got to be 21 years old to buy a handgun, but you can be 18 to buy an assault rifle, right?
Right.
Something's wrong with that, because you got teenagers who's going into these schools with these assault rifles or these built guns, and they're killing our kids. They mass shootings in grocery stores and churches, and they're not being done by handguns.
Facts. And
You know what I'm saying?
where are the parents? Like,
Right.
I think some of these, like the shooting in Buffalo, I think that was a hit because it was a brother. He actually had the designs for an automobile that ran off water. Did y'all know that?
Nah.
Yeah, so they
Mm-mm.
killed them. It's more
Wow.
water than anything. Ain't nothing, water ain't never running out. Not at least in our lifetime, it ain't.
I think you know how you said it's our right to carry guns. You know what I'm saying? Me
Mhm.
personally, I don't think that that right should be taken away or anything like that, but I think it should be governed better. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
Yeah,
think I think the law should be a little stricter where you should have to do a background check. You
Yeah.
should have to, different things like that to make sure that these guns don't fall into the hands of the wrong people. Yeah, I'm with you. I don't think you take the guns away completely or try to strip people away from their rights, but some of these people shouldn't have these guns and the type of guns that they have and things of that nature. So I just think I'm with more of the stricter gun laws or policies.
Facts.
yeah,
Cause
yeah,
it ain't the guns that's killing the people, it's the people that's killing the people.
yeah. But in Illinois, which what we have to understand in Illinois is you got to have it stricter. Like New York, if you just have a handgun, you get caught with a handgun, you don't have the proper paperwork, that's automatic 3 years. Automatic. So in Chicago, Illinois, we need something like that where if you don't have your proper paperwork, you're not concealed carry, you don't have an FRD card. If you have a gun and you don't have your paperwork, there is no if, ands, or buts. There is no lawyer gonna get you, 6 months or what. No, you're getting 3 years,
Right.
3 to 4 years mandatory. And that'll stop a lot of this stuff. It'll stop a
Right.
lot of it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So let me piggyback on. Let me ask y'all a question with that. So
Okay.
do
Go
you
ahead.
think when you do those laws like that, when you do a mandatory sentence, does that does that same thing go for children as well? Because now you're seeing a lot of kids 14, 15, 16 with these guns. So what happens then if you catch a 15-year-old with an illegal gun?
I mean, the sentence is what it is. I mean, you have to do it in a
Body
juvenile
home.
detention center. Yeah, you got to do it in a juvenile detention center, but you still got to serve your time. I mean, how else we gonna get it across to them? To you either got to be legalized and have it all your paperwork, or you going to jail.
I think that if you underage and you get caught, you should do the time, but it should be like more therapeutic. You understand? Like you get counseling and all of that, like from a professional standpoint, and have maybe like a street advocate, somebody who changed their life around, who was, went to the joint or something, that could talk to them and tell them, hey, don't be a sin off, don't do this, don't do that. So that way they could get both, but with the best results. You understand?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you think
Yeah.
do you think the parents should be punished at all?
Um, I, I don't
Hmm.
think so. It depends. If it's a history with the child and the parents, yes, probably. But if you got the single mom working every day and she a good person and she just don't know what I'm doing while she at work, you know what I mean? I
Yeah, that's
don't think she
true.
should be punished. But if you just at home collecting bread and you don't give a fuck, different strokes,
Yeah.
different folks.
And that's easily found out, through the police or whatever. You got multiple calls to this household, and the mother is not involved, but she's like sitting in the house, she's not doing anything, opposed to, like you said, every time you call the police or call for service for that location, the mother's always gone, and she's always at work, and she always got to come to the station to pick her son up. So yeah, it's easily found out, and I agree with you though. It do need to be a situation where if they do go, that the parents should be involved as far as like helping their kid out, and they should have professional help, you know, with those kids, like because you just don't want to put them in a system. You need to
Right.
have something to kind of rehabilitate them. So yeah,
I agree. And
yeah.
another thing too is like, where's Black Lives Matter?
Oh my God,
But
man,
we
they took.
we not gonna beat a dead horse with that one.
Yeah, yeah. I'm about to say shit. They took all that money and get the fuck about of Dodge, bro.
Yeah, you don't see them no more. So what can my listeners expect from an episode? So if they listen to y'all episode next week, what could they expect?
Man, first of all, man, we coming with knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Both of us is, what I'm saying, we be pretty knowledgeable with the topics that we speak on. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna throw a little humor in there. You know what I'm saying? A little excitement, man. We're gonna tell you who, we got a segment. We're gonna tell you who brought the business this week. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let you know who to go look at, who to go check out, and everything like that, man. So it's some good stuff here, man. But like I say though, man, and we got some good interviews coming up, man. So man,
That's
check it
what's
out.
up. I'm gonna be in tune for them interviews. So,
Yeah.
so with y'all podcasts, it's always an argument about the eras. So, how do y'all plan on reaching the younger generations who never seen Michael Jordan play, who never seen Magic play, who never seen Isaiah play? And they think that, some of these players today where it ain't no hand checking, it ain't no defense. They just think that, they was bums and had it so easier. How do y'all plan on reaching the younger generations?
Go ahead,
Start
D.
that with Nick.
Go ahead. You speak on that. You the man on that.
Now, one thing we already did though, right? We one of the episodes, man, we interviewed one of the young guys, man, one of the football stars we know, man, from Jesse from Brother Rice, and now he's playing college football, man. And to be honest, man, he brought us in a lot of young cats, man.
He did.
So
okay.
yeah, so that's one way we're gonna reach them. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna discriminate on the interviews and everything like that. We got some young cats, man, that's bringing the business out here, and we welcoming them on the show, man, and you know what I'm saying, bringing them in so we could get their ear first of all. Then we just gonna school them, man. And it's funny you said that. The young guys on like the Facebook channel and stuff like that I argue with, they want to say that all the old school guys, Michael's playing against plumbers and electricians and shit like that, right?
Wow.
I posted a picture today of the A Train, Artist Gilmore. Man, he jumped to block a shot, and his hand was above the square. And somebody put, man, that dude don't look like a plumber to me.
I know that's right. Yeah.
So man, we try to let these young cats know, man, like straight up, y'all better get with it.
I remember I seen George Gervin score 37 points in a quarter against the Lakers' ass in the playoffs. I was like,
the Iceman.
I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? But do y'all think, I'm gonna ask y'all this, do y'all think it's a generational thing though, that they don't listen to what we tell them stuff was? Because I think we listened to the old heads told us, whether we talking sports, whether we talking the streets, whether we talking whatever, I think we kind of took the advice or the knowledge, whatever, from the old heads, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you know what? I think it is a generational thing because of technology. They feel like because of their technology and how it advanced, they feel like they know more. Like we get our knowledge from other people, you know what I'm saying? Because technology just started coming along right now with us, once we got a little older, they came up with the technology. So they feel like they got all of it in the palm of their hand. So now they feel like, well, since I got all this knowledge, I know more than you, you know what I'm saying? So we got kids, these kids now, they just feel like they're entitled. They know everything. You can't tell them nothing. And it just reciprocates through everything that goes on, with the sports and everything. That's just how they think now,
Yeah.
Somebody told me recently, again, going back, I guess, to the streets or to whatever like that. Again, how we listen to the OGs, the older people. Somebody told me the other day that the kids told them, I got more money than the OG. You know what I'm saying? Because these kids, man, with this scamming and with things like that, man, they got some money, man. Or they come across some money. So it's like, why am I listening to you and I got more money than you? Because how society places, if you have money, you automatically up here, which is if you're dumb and all that, money don't help you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Or money is not the status, is not the, end all be all, but a lot of them think so. So it's like, if I got more money than you, I'm riding slicker than you, I'm whatever, what makes me listen to you?
Right. They just go off of what they see.
Yeah.
I think the problem is they really don't have no life experiences and they don't know nothing about consequences or repercussions. Google can't tell you nothing about that shit till it's over with. You know?
Yeah,
Is that our
everything
fault?
everything a fucking video game.
No,
Man.
it's not our fault. A lot of these shorties, they Grand Theft Auto kids, unless you raise them yourself, you know?
But you know what?
Yeah.
I was telling somebody the other day too. You know, when we all around the same age. So you remember if you go back to your 8th grade graduation, to your luncheon or whatever, man, you put that suit on, you try to put that Dob hat on or something of that nature. We couldn't wait to get older so we could lay back in a Cadillac or lay back in a Chevy or whatever the case may be, because we saw the older guys do this stuff and we tried to dress like them. Nowadays, you see older guys trying to dress like the kids.
Yeah, exactly. And like, funny that you said that. I was in a studio session, and the shorty was in there with his older brother, and I mean his brother was much older, and we was up in there, you know, dropping knowledge, just kicking it after the session, and he was like, "Man, nobody ain't never pulled me to the side to tell me nothing about this, and this makes sense to me. Like, where y'all at? Like, we want the knowledge, but you know, they running up behind us. They trying to be like us."
Yeah.
And that's crazy. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Maybe because a lot of the fathers not in the homes for whatever reason.
I mean, but in our generation, a lot of the fathers wasn't there though, right? And a lot of the fathers wasn't there, and a lot of mothers was strung out and everything, man.
Yeah, that's true. So that's not an excuse.
Grandmama's name was there though, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Grandma, I always was there, bro. For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, and nowadays, grandma is 30, grandma 40. You know what I'm saying? Grandma young is still trying to kick it, still trying to do whatever. And back when we was coming up, grandma was sitting down, she was in that house, and you know, so I don't know. Maybe
You know what I think the problem is? And trust me when I tell y'all, I was the punishment king. I couldn't do shit, nothing. Hey, you go to the room, no TV, no radio. Everybody else in the family eat, then you eat. Them the type of punishments I had. So with these shorties, if you get them a phone and they on punishment, they could still go anywhere in the world from that phone. If I had a phone when I was on punishment, Lord God, we might not be having this conversation today.
Yeah. I wouldn't have gave a fuck about being on punishment. You know what I'm saying?
See what
I
I'm
wouldn't have gave no fucks about being on punishment. With a cell phone that you could search the whole fucking world, you ain't no punishment. But you know what? I agree with what B said. I think the problem is that the older generation back when we were coming up actually were like the role models to us. They knew who they were and they stayed true to who they were.
Yeah.
So we ran to them for that. But now that the fact that the old heads are trying to be like them, there's no respect there.
Facts.
So why am I going to you? You trying to be like me.
Right.
What knowledge can you show me? You know what I'm saying? If you trying to dress like me and act like me and walk like me, that's what I think the problem is.
Exactly. All right, let me ask y'all this. So do y'all think Jordan can average 50 in this NBA era today?
50 is hard to average. Like 50 is just like, whoa. But do I see 42, 43? Yes. And I know you probably saying like, damn, that's 50. And James Harden did 36.
But look, Mike going to the free throw line 20 times.
Well, but that's just hard to make every game. So
It
because
is
think about
hard,
this. Think about this.
realistically.
In order for you to average 50, look how many games above 50 you have to have.
But
For your
look,
average to
what he was
be at
doing.
50.
Look what he was doing with people in his face.
You're right.
Clotheslining them, you know. I just
But his high was what, 37? His high was 37.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll tack on another 6 to 7 points.
Yeah, that's realistic.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
43, 40, you know.
I'm saying about 43, 44 a game. Yeah, he can average that easily in this league. Yeah.
Yeah,
league today.
I was watching an interview with Kevin Durant, and they was asking him to rank Jordan with everything: defense, shooting, offense, stealing, intangibles, with one being the highest. He was like, nigga, one for everything. You know what I'm saying? He like, man,
So
Mike
one
the
of the
greatest.
ones, KD, one of the ones that really respect Mike. You know what I'm saying? He give Mike a lot of props. You know what? Some of these other ones may question it or may say this. He one of the ones that really realize Mike's greatness and what he did. And just thinking about scoring, the man had 10 straight scoring titles. 10 straight. You know what I'm saying? When I say straight, you know, that he played, you know, them 2 years he took off or whatever, broke it. But I'm saying the years he was playing, he went 10 times, man. That's impeccable.
Well, yeah, that's hard to do. That's hard to do, bro.
Who else do y'all think? Who else do y'all think, if we talking about Mike scoring, who else from that era would you think would eat scoring wise today?
Bernard King, Larry Bird.
That Bernard, man, Roddy, they don't really understand how good Bernard. And I heard you mention Bernard before, so I know you got a big respect for Bernard. I don't think they really. I caught the tail end though. I had to go back and really look at Bernard and to really appreciate the score that man was.
Man, listen, I heard it out of Jordan mouth, but I seen him play, you know? I seen him play. So what y'all think, stats or rings make a player better? Like Robert Ory, he got a lot of rings. You know what I'm saying? He came through in the clutch, but do that mean he better than Allen Iverson or Charles Barkley, if you want to go with position?
So you said stats or rings?
Yeah.
I mean, well, I think the stats, you know, is what make the player. You know, I mean, well, not necessarily make the player, because I mean, I think it's also like me and B talk about the eye test and what they also bring, the intangibles that they bring to the game, also. Because I mean, like you look at a guy like I said on the podcast before, one of my favorite players, Charles Barkley, never got a ring, but he was a complete beast out on the court.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen.
So he's crazy out there. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you can go that with a lot of people. Like, I mean, we probably don't talk about a lot of white boys like that, but Mark Price was a killer out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
You know, you talking about somebody who out there just did their thing, but never got a ring. You know, so it's a lot of people out here that's just great players. So I think like just your overall body of work is what's going to tell everything, because you can do everything on the basketball court and be a killer as far as stat wise, everything, and just never been able to win. It's hard to win a ring, you know?
Yeah, it ain't no iron team. Like one of the most underrated point guards that I like is I got two. Rod Strickland and Gary Payton.
Yeah. Gary finally got one though as a role player.
Oh yeah, Miami. He did.
Yeah, but Rod
was a killer though. He was a killer.
Hey, you know, I'd rather be Charles Barkley than Robert Ory.
Facts.
I'd rather be how you just mentioned Gary Payton. Just say Gary didn't get that ring. Or no, I'll give you one better. I'd rather be John Stockton than Steve Kerr. Kerr got 5. I'd rather be John Stockton than Steve Kerr. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Barkley and them sit up on that table and Shaq and them clown them and everything like that. But for real, if you know basketball, you know that Barkley don't have to hang his head in the room with nobody.
Oh, hell no.
As far as them players, man, Barkley would have ate a lot of champions. Barkley would eat your lunch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
and they know that. They know that.
Yeah.
Even Shaq know it.
Yeah.
I get it that you play this game. I get it. You play this game to win. I understand that. But like Nick said, everybody can't win. You know what I'm saying? It's just the messed up part about it.
Yeah. Hey, I like Nick Van Axel too.
I don't know if you saw it earlier. Right? We had a discussion. earlier about Kevin Garnett and Tim Duncan. And I told him that I think they were then on equal playing field, but Timmy was in a much better situation. But Garnett wasn't no slouch compared to Tim Duncan, man.
No. And they both know it. Like Kevin Garnett said, Tim Duncan wouldn't say shit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. But when Tim Duncan started getting in your shit, he'll just say little shit to get on your nerves. That's what KG said, you know.
Yeah.
All right. So what's y'all starting five? You can't have Magic, you can't have Jordan, you can't have Dr. J, no Tim Duncan, and no Kareem.
Oh shit. Well, of course, everybody know who watched the podcast. My starting point guard gonna be Derrick Rose.
Okay.
All back, Derrick Rose gonna be my star. So you said so my center, I can pick Shaq.
Yeah.
Okay, so for my center, it's gonna be Shaq. My shooting guard gonna be Kobe.
Okay.
My small forward gonna be Pip.
Okay.
And then my power forward gonna be Barkley.
Okay. That's a squad.
Hell yeah.
What about you, BC?
Now, is this my favorite or I'm trying to win?
No, you can pick anybody. You just can't pick what I said.
I'm gonna win with mine.
Okay. I'm going Shaq.
Okay.
I'm going because I'm trying to go with fit as well. You know what? No, you know what? I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm not gonna go with none of the players he picked. Put it that way.
You gonna pick a king for center? I know
I'm
you
going
are.
with the dream.
I know
I'm going with the dream, right? Then I'm going with Barker.
Okay.
I'm going with the dream. I'm going with Barker.
I pick Barkley.
You pick Barker?
Yeah, that's my
okay.
power.
I'm gonna go Karl Malone.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to Dream. I'm gonna go Karl Malone. I can't pick LeBron, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you pick LeBron.
I'm going Bron. I'm going the Dream, Karl Malone, LeBron. He already took Kobe, so I'm not gonna take Kobe. I might go. I need some shooting, don't I?
Yeah.
I need some shooting. I might go. Hey, go Reggie. We're gonna stretch this. We're gonna stretch this flow a little bit.
Okay.
And then I got LeBron to set up everybody, so I just need another point guard that's gonna kind of score with me a little bit. Let me see. But I need some defense. I got Dream and Bron on the defense. Reggie ain't playing much defense. Malone, people don't know Malone 5-time all defense. So I need me a point guard that's gonna score. I might go Steph.
Why not? Shit.
No, you know what? I'm going Zeke.
Okay, that's even better. Shit, he can score at will.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Zeke.
Yeah, but he can't do nothing with D Rose in this prime, man. He ain't gonna do nothing with him, man. He ain't gonna do nothing with Zeke. Zeke ain't gonna do it with D Rose in the prime.
Rose got a problem on his hands on the other end.
He do. You ain't lying.
I think Isaiah got some of the best.
I learned that about the greats. Nobody really stops the greats. The greats don't really stop each other.
They don't. So who y'all greatest NBA dynasty? Like y'all favorite?
Right.
I ain't hear you.
It's the Bulls. It's the Bulls.
Oh, okay. Hey, I like Magic and the Lake Show, man.
Nah, they not better than the Bulls, though.
Shit. Hey, Magic, I wanted to see the rematch, but it couldn't happen. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Okay. I got you. I know you coming from with that. Yeah.
Yeah, it couldn't happen. So we finna switch it up a little bit. Let's go over to football. What's y'all favorite teams?
You know what? I grew up a Bears fan, obviously. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm 42 years old. I've seen about 3 successful Bears seasons. I was when the 85 Bears, I remember, I tell people all the time, with the 85 Bears, I remember the hoopla around it. But I was too young to
Yeah.
remember the game. I was 5 years old then. You know what I'm saying? 85 Bears. So I remember the Super Bowl shuffle. I remember all the hoopla around it, but I can't say I remember the game. I had to go back and watch it. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
other than that, I've had like 3 successful seasons as a Bears fan, and they break my heart. They. So right now, I'm put them Bears down, man. So I'm with you, Roddy. Pittsburgh Steelers, baby.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm a
Yeah.
Steelers fan.
I'm just gonna. I gotta stick with the Bears, man. Ride or die. You know what I'm saying? Win or lose, man. That's my team, man. It is what it is.
Hey,
I can't go
Do
nowhere
y'all?
else.
Okay, but Nick, let me ask you a question. You don't
Uh,
have a problem with them. I know now we got Justin Fields and stuff like that. You don't have a problem with them, like what seems like they don't want a brother at the helm, or you know what I'm saying, things like that. They make bonehead decisions and every like. I just got too fed up with them, man.
you know what? I'm not saying I don't agree with you on that, but me as being in Chicago my entire life, I wouldn't know who else to root for. I mean, there's other players that I root for. I'm a like when Brett Favre was playing. I mean, yeah, he's for Green Bay or he's with Minnesota. I love Brett Favre. I just thought he was a great fucking quarterback. Same thing with Aaron Rodgers. I think he's a great quarterback. I mean, I root for different players, but like, do I root for that team? No, I'm always root for the Bears, but I like specific players on different teams. That's me though.
hey, I'm gonna tell you something about the 85 Bears and shit like Jim McMahon, Mike Dicker called some shit. That motherfucker look over there, audible that shit. Touchdown. Like, man, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. We doing this. Hey, Walt, I'm finna give you the rock, my nigga. Fuck this. You feel me?
Hey.
Do you have a problem with them not giving him the rock at the crucial moment of the game in the Super Bowl? I ain't gonna call it a crucial moment because the game was won, but you got down to the goal line and gave it to the fridge instead of Walter. That would have been Walter's only touchdown that game.
When they gave it to the fridge, they was just trying to rub that shit in and get the win. You feel me? Cause they didn't think that the fridge was gonna get it, Oh, this the Super Bowl. They ain't gonna do that shit. That's how it was. So they just did it. I think Buddy Ryan, even though he was on D, was like, man, hey, they doing this shit. We gonna give it to him. You feel me? Even though he wasn't the offensive coordinator.
Would you have felt some kind of way though if you Walter?
Hell no, he got a ring.
Yeah, that's true.
I
just want to win. Shit, that's all I give a fuck about.
Now, what I do feel some type of way about is Emmitt Smith staying in the league just to break Walter Payton record and shit.
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't feel nothing because look. So you've played all these years to break records. I mean, to do all of this stuff, and you have an opportunity, something this close. You don't think you don't. I don't have no problem with nobody going for that.
So look at it like this. He's still the all-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith. Ain't nobody saying shit about him. Cause that shit wasn't classy.
I was like Russell Westbrook, my favorite NBA player currently.
Right.
And he was one rebound away from breaking that triple double record last year.
Right.
Yeah, that was last year, right?
Right.
Not this past season, but the season before. And the rebound came off the rim, and the center who was right there knew it and bagged up and let Russ grab.
That's
and
good.
People kind of had a fit. The man is one rebound away from breaking this major record. Like, what's wrong with that? Do y'all remember that Who was that? Was that Tom Brady? Who was that gave Michael Strahan that record?
Oh man, that wasn't Tom Brady. Was it Tom Brady?
Who was that? Somebody went down on purpose to get him the sack record.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Tom Brady though.
I don't know if it was Tom Brady, but that's player shit right there.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't really have no problem with him standing around, with Emma standing around. I didn't put all this work in.
He wasn't helping. He wasn't even helping his team.
But I'm in this. I'm writing in this book though. I wrote this. I wrote in this record book.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe it's because I'm a Walter Payton fan. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what it is.
And Emmett wasn't doing shit. He was done. You know?
Where he break that in Arizona?
Yeah. See what I'm saying? That record was horrible. But hey, I ain't mad. So who's y'all favorite? Who's the greatest franchise in NBA history?
Greatest franchise?
Yeah.
Is it NBA?
NFL.
NFL. Oh.
Again, that's one of the reasons I like Pittsburgh. I like the franchise.
Yeah, they got a good system.
Yeah,
I was about to say Pittsburgh.
And just look, how long has Tomlin been at the helm? You know what I'm saying?
They only had 3 coaches all time.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, so that's.
I mean, good. I agree with that. I mean, I'm like I said, I root for Chicago. I'm from Chicago, so. But I agree, Pittsburgh is probably the best franchise.
Yeah, I agree with that. Hey, y'all ready to have some fun on this motherfucker?
What's up?
Y'all married? Is it okay?
Yeah. Yeah, what's up?
It's this game that I always play with the players when they come on. And some of the females, I play with them too. So it's called Smash, Pass, or Dash. You get to smash one of the chicks, pass one to the homie, and the other one you just jetting out on them. But you can't smash 2, you can't pass 2. It's either or. All right? You're gonna get the same chicks. BC, you're gonna get to go first. Rihanna, Beyonce, and Ashanti. Who you smashing, who you passing, who you dashing.
Which Ashanti do I get though? Cause then she got thick lately or something. Then she had to.
Hey, she fine right now. She always been fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She stopped. You know what? I get the craze. I get how everybody crazy about Rihanna. I'm just not that crazy about Rihanna. I don't know why, but I'm just not.
Me neither.
So I'm gonna whatever I got to say to keep Beyonce, that's what I'm doing. What is that? Smash?
Yeah.
You smashing, so you smashing that.
Okay, and then you say pass. All right, I'm gonna pass Ashanti to the homie, let the homie, and then what's the last one?
Rihanna.
No, I'm saying what's the last smash, pass?
Dash.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Rihanna dash, man. So I'm gonna keep being myself. I'm gonna get a homie Shanti, and then we now we talking that money. I got to keep Riri around too.
All right, Nick, Tyra Banks, Gabrielle Union, and Sanaa Lathan.
Man. Okay, you said Gabby, Sanaa, and who was the third one?
Tyra Banks.
Hey Nick, before you go, you better be careful, man. That Gabby, they say Gabby a freak that acts waves.
Man, so Gabby, Sanaa. You know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you. I've always loved Sanaa Lathan. So I think I'll keep Sanaa. I'm gonna smash Sanaa.
All right.
I'm gonna pass Gabby, and I'm gonna dash on. I can't even think of the last one. Who the fuck the last one again? I'm gonna leave. I'm about to dash on Tyra. Yeah.
All right. Y'all get this is a special segment, so y'all get another round. So BC, you got Kelly Rowland, Taraji, and Janelle Monáe.
Like, help me out with Monet. Who is Janelle Monáe?
She the little singing chick with the short haircut.
Man, you should have gave me that.
And
You
who,
know
who
what?
the other two?
Taraji P. Henderson and Kelly Rowland.
Matter of fact, go ahead, get them three to Nick.
All right, Nick.
Easy. I'm smashing Janelle. I'm passing Kelly. And then the third one, I'm a dash on the third.
You gonna dash on Taraji?
I'm dashing on Taraji.
Okay.
Janelle Monae is my God. Dude.
Yeah, she is fine. All right, BC. You got Lil' Kim before the plastic surgery.
Okay.
Yo-Yo and Eve.
Ooh.
Love Kim, Yo-Yo, and Eve.
Ooh.
All right, so I think I'm gonna keep EVE.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep EVE.
You smashing Eve.
Yeah, I'm smashing Eve.
Gotta pass Lil' Kim to the
that's what
homies.
I'm keeping. Hey, I'm passing. I'm going to get one of my thug homies. And I'm passing Yo-Yo. You know what I'm saying?
You passing Yo-Yo?
Yeah, I'm gonna let one of the guys go get some 40s or something, man, and keep Yo-Yo, and then
You gonna dash on Lil' Kim?
Yeah, I know Lil' Kim was all right, man. I know he say before the plastic surgery, I just can't get past the plastic surgery, man.
I know.
Man, I'm letting the homies take Lil' Kim for sure.
All right. Okay. The last one is another sports question. IBC, if you can make your own point guard, you could take attributes from anybody. 5 attributes from anybody.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Who would it be?
like this.
How would you make them?
I'm gonna take Steph Curry shooting.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Magic Johnson's passing.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Russell Westbrook's athletic ability.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Isaiah Thomas. What is that? What is that dog or whatever?
Toughness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that from Zeke. And I got one more, right?
Yeah.
Give me Gary Payton on the defensive end. Give me Gary Payton defense.
Man, that's a good point guard.
So that's Gary Payton defense.
Yeah.
That's Isaiah's toughness.
Right.
That's Russ's athletic ability. That's Steph Curry shooting, and that's Magic Johnson passing.
Right. What about you, Nick?
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna take Steph shooting. I gotta take Steph shooting.
Okay.
Toughness, I'm gonna go with John Stockton.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with John Stockton with the toughness. Athletic ability, I'm gonna go with D Rose. And then defense, I guess I'm gonna have to go with GP on the defense also.
Okay.
I have to go with GP.
And what you got 5? That was only 4, right?
You got one more attribute.
One more.
Yeah, it could be leadership, anything.
Passing, leadership, rebounding, anything.
Passing. Wow. Damn, who was a good point guard passer back in the day, man? I can't even think of nobody right now.
Yeah. It's a lot. Shit. Rod Strickland,
right?
White Chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with White Chocolate on the pass for sure.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna go with on the pass. Yeah.
Okay.
You say back. What about Chris Paul?
Yeah, no, I don't want Chris. He get hurt too much. Fuck this. Sorry.
Right. But one thing about Chris Paul, he got a good basketball IQ, but
the
nigga, he don't never come for the playoffs and shit. He like bubble wrap.
Yeah, no, he always fall off like bad dope.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell the people y'all social media and when they can catch y'all podcast.
Well, Bringing the Business is a YouTube page. Also on Instagram is Bringing the Business. Facebook is also the same thing. The podcast, we normally do it once a week. primarily what you say be like a Wednesday, Thursday,
Yeah,
normally Wednesday when we normally do it. But yeah, that's all our social media handles, bringing the business on all social media. Like I said, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all the same thing.
Okay.
yeah. So for the most part, like he say, man, we do Wednesdays or Thursdays or something. So you can kind of look on the page on Fridays, something like that. You usually got your episode put up there. As you can see, we both will get up there, man, and you know what I'm saying, talk our shit at any given time. So like subscribe to the page, hit that bell, so every time something come up there, you already, you know what I'm saying, it alert you and go ahead and come check it out.
That's what's up. So this last segment is called dropping the mic. We're gonna drop the mic. It could be anything you want to lead the listeners and shit.
Go ahead, B.
Well, I'm gonna just say, man, just come check us out, man. Come check us out, man. We talk that shit, man. We know what we talking about. You know, some stuff gonna be controversial, man. Some stuff gonna be like I said, a lot of humor, you know what I'm saying? But it's fun. You can come on here and learn something, man. You know. We're gonna touch on, like I say, outside of sports, we love music, so we're gonna get some music topics in there, man. Um, and like I say, any type of social things going on in the world or whatever like that, we're gonna also touch on a lot of that little stuff, man. So, and we got a lot of friends out here, man, a lot of friends in high place, so ain't no telling who you gonna see on there as a guest on the show. You know what I'm saying? So share it, let everybody know to come check us out, man, and just stay tuned.
That's what's
And
up.
I'll say watch the show because I don't always agree with this nigga. You know
That's
what I'm
what it's
saying?
about.
He talked this shit, man. I don't always agree with him, man. So that part alone is makes it good. You know what I'm saying? Like he talking shit, I'm looking at him like, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Still,
So I
still,
mean,
still sharp and still all the
Yes,
time.
sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So that alone makes the show interesting. Like you said, we got crazy chemistry with each other, but we also don't always agree with what each other talking about, and we go back and forth on that. And like you said, we covering all topics. You know, we all topics. Ain't nothing out off the book. You know, with us, we gonna cover everything.
Y'all heard them. Bringing the Business podcast is a one-stop shop, mainly focusing on sports. Y'all catch these brothers on YouTube. I'm gonna leave all their information in the descriptions to their links and everything. Y'all support their merch. Y'all support this podcast. I'm giving it the official stamp. We out.
Peace.